Hello. Today I thought that I would go over my travel makeup bag and sort of get ready as if I was on vacation already. Not leaving until next week, but I am going to the movies, which is kind of the same thing for me because I'm not trying to put a bunch of makeup on just to go sit in a dark room. So I have my makeup travel bag right here. I got it off Amazon, and I keep it always ready and always packed. That way I'm not having to, repack and figure things out. I kind of keep the same thing going because when I'm traveling, I do a lot less makeup. I'm, not necessarily so concerned or trying to be creative or anything. It's just more like basic stuff, but will make me feel, um, you know, the most human I can feel in a situation if I'm, sleepy or, just trying to get out for the day super early or whatever the situation might be, going to the airport, things like that. So definitely not doing the most for that situation. But I've got everything here since I am getting ready to go. I did wash all of my brushes, so even the ones in my travel case. But what I keep in here in terms of brushes, I have three. So I have this double-ended ABH brush. So just, one from one of the palettes. It's not anything fancy. I have this really cool brush, which is Superhero from IT Cosmetics. And so it has on this end, it's a liner on that side. So it's a nice liner brush. And on this side, it's a fluffier brush, but it says on here, smudge, crease, or all over. And so the way this brush works and why it's in my travel bag is it can be like that. You can take it down a notch or take it down a third notch. So you're kind of getting three different settings in one. And that's the reason it's a travel brush for me, because you can, change it up. And the third brush is just an e.l.f. brush. It's a blending brush, but I just use it like a face brush is basically what it's for. So those are the three brushes that I keep. I also keep, things like tweezers or, I have scissors in here. You just never know. Things like that. But that's what I have for brushes. And then in terms of other like appliances, if you will, I have my travel eyelash curler. This is from Thrive Cosmetics. So that's there. And then I have a sharpener. So it happens to be a Chanel one. I have so many sharpeners from different, products. But it's always good to have a sharpener on hand. That way you're never stuck with a liner that's just totally dead. And speaking of that, okay, I have one more tool. This is the Fenty Beauty. This is the little mini, color change sponge. So that way you can, do multiple colors without having to stop and wash your brush if you want to do that. But other than that, everything here is a product. So of course, like I said in the previous video, I have my favorite eye primer. They put a lid on it from Balm. And I have two because I have one at home and one to travel. So always keep one in my travel bag, always ready. And in terms of eyeliner, this was my go-to eyeliner for the longest time. It's the Rimmel London. It's been quite used. This is the color Jet Black, but another one I used to use is I think Black Magic. That one might have some glitter particles in it. But this is what I'm gonna do in terms of eyeliner. So if I was traveling, this is what I would be doing. Just a little bit of eyeliner. Just go up in that corner a little bit with the tight line. All right, so that's a great pencil to have, and of course I have the sharpener for it. Another pencil I've got is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. It's the Pillow Talk. So that would be a lip liner I would use. Typically I'll do chapstick with a lip liner, and on vacation mode, of course. So we can do a little bit. And it's a really good color match, at least to me. But liner's always soft, and of course, again, have the sharpener in case I need to sharpen it up, but just fill it in a little bit. That's pretty good. So you can see the difference between the top and the bottom. I find that the lip liners are pretty long lasting, so if I put this on, it's going to stay a while. Sometimes it's such a good color match, it's hard to see like where you missed the spot. But if you smile, you can kind of see the lines easier. All right, so that's pretty good, pretty basic lip. I do have one of the Clinique Chubby Sticks, Super Strawberry. So that will give you a little bit of color if you wanted to use it. You can use a lip product as a blush, whatever you want really. Again, no rules to anything. I do have a couple different face products in here. I've got the Origins Ginseng Moisturizer. This used to be my everyday moisturizer for so long. I don't know why I stopped using it, but it's it smells really good. It smells kind of like a tangerine is the way I would describe it. So that's my travel face moisturizer. I do have a lash primer. This is just a sample from Lancome. So that's pretty basic there. And I have the Lancome mascara that goes with it, as well as I like to use my samples for travel. So I have like the MAC False Lashes mascara also, a little sample tube. I'm trying to see if I have another one. I don't see another mascara in here. So having two mascaras is plenty for travel. I have a little Marc Jacobs birthday kit I got years ago from Sephora. I can't even remember which year. And I keep it in this box because it's nice for travel. And then also like the bag has, you know, some inspiration there if you want to do your makeup like that. And I think I changed what's in here. So it came with an eyeliner. So not only do I have the Rimmel one, but it comes with the eyeliner just in black, and it's a twist up. So that's always helpful. And then it came with a little lipstick, which is just the cutest little baby. This is in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. So he's tiny, little baby lipstick. So yeah, that's what it came with. But because this box has the room, the other product I keep in here with those is this Tressetique. This is a mini highlight stick in Maldives Luminescent. So just a little highlighter there. I don't even know where I got this or how long I've had it, but it fits in the box, so that's why it's in there. So got that going on. We've got, in terms of primer, we've got the Too Faced Sample Primed and Peachy. So that's infused with peach and sweet fig cream. That's certainly an adventure that you can have. I've also got the Laura Geller Spackle Primer. This was a go-to primer as well for a while for me. Yeah, I don't know what changed. Probably watching too much beauty content changed my mind. Then I have, ooh, a chapstick from the Dole Plantation I got in Hawaii. It's just a pineapple chapstick. Then we have a Fresh Sugar, a lip hydrating balm in caramel. It's a little baby. I have the big one of this, but this is the little baby one. That's what I like to do with like my Sephora free things. I just throw them in here. I have eye makeup remover. This is also Lancome. This is the travel size. This is the bifacial double action eye makeup remover. So this will get off any stuff you have on your eyes. It's my go-to currently and also for travel. I have a lip scrub in cake batter. It tastes really good. It's from Diva Stuff LLC. I think I got it on Amazon. I can put a link below, but it's so good. It says edible lip scrub, so if you need a snack while you're getting ready, you could eat it, but it's almost gone. I probably need to get a new one, but it's super yummy. It tastes like, you know, like the rainbow cake mix, if you've ever had that. That's always good to have. And then we also have a travel size of the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is definitely a good one. Right now I'm using the Pharmacy, the peach one, for makeup remover, but that's a good cleansing balm. Apparently I threw this in here. I don't think I've used this yet. This is a e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream. This is hemp-derived cannabis sativa. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've tried this, but I think it came with my e.l.f. order, the last one I placed, so threw that in there. I also have a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is what I like to use as a base typically, and this is the small one. I actually bought this originally to try it out because I was like, I don't know if I'll like that product enough to buy a big size. So I bought it, I liked it, bought the big size, threw the small size in the travel bag, and it kind of just gives you that glow of you look, you know, awake and like, you know, you haven't been jet lagged and things like that. For powder, I have the Hourglass, another travel size. This is just the Veil Translucent powder. So that's a good one to have, and that's where I use my e.l.f. blending brush to use that. And as far as the rest of the face goes, I do have the Hourglass smaller palette. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculpture Unlocked. So this just has a setting powder, bronzer, blush, and a highlight, versus the palette that's got, I think it has 6 colors. It has 2 setting powder colors, 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight. So this is just a edited down version. So I like that. And then for eyeshadow, I have 2 products here. I first have one of the Stila Glitter and Glows. Now I have 2 of these because this is my travel one. I always like to have a duplicate, so I'm never having to scramble and pack like, where's that thing? No. This is the Glitter and Glow in, where are you? Diamond Dust. This is really pretty, really sparkly. So that is one of them I keep in there. Then I keep the Soft Glam 2 from ABH. This actually got damaged in transit. Now that I'm looking at it, I remember. It got damaged in transit, and so I emailed them and said, hey, like, can I get another one? You know, it got damaged, and they wanted proof, so I sent them pictures showing, hey, it was damaged. You know, it's not me making up a story. I'm not trying to get 2 pallets. And so they said, okay, we'll send you a new one. They sent me a new one. It's perfect. It's over with my eyeshadows, but because I had this one, even though it was damaged, I could still use most of it. So I kind of pressed in. It was a shadow, like, totally was broken. I pressed it in. But everything else is fine, and so since it's a smaller size, I put it in my travel bag. So you can see it's the color Sultry right here, that he had a little accident on his way to me. So he got pressed back in, but my favorite color, and I'll put this on because it's so gorgeous. My favorite color, and the reason I bought this palette, is the color Dreamer. This is originally in the Norvina palette, the ABH one, not her own line. And it's such a pretty color. I get compliments on it all the time. It's a perfect 1-color shadow. And when I saw that it was in the small palette, I said, I need to back up, because I actually did hit pan on that. I'm almost out of it in the regular Norvina palette. So this color is just a nice champagne, but it's got so much shine, so much sparkle, and like, I'm not even putting on anything else today but this, but like, you could see, like, it's so stunning, and just gives you that little bit of something extra. So it's a great vacation color. because you're just trying to, you know, live your best life and not necessarily do up everything. So for me, it's an easy go-to, and like I said, because it's my favorite shadow, I wish I could buy it like separately. Probably my favorite ABH shadow. I had to have another version, and then the Soft Glam 2 obviously is a good edited down palette in terms of, you know, the ABH palettes normally are. So that's all I have for makeup. Everything else is like dry shampoo and you know, hairspray, different hair products. Of course, always need that. But that is what I've got in my travel makeup bag. So we did a little bit of makeup, not really that much. Like I said, I'm going to the movies, so I'm not trying to do the most. But yeah, I would recommend, if you can, always keep a travel makeup bag packed. You never know when you'll need to run out the door, or maybe just make your life easier because you're busy packing outfits and things, and you know, rethinking all your decisions. That's kind of my packing mode, is I'm like, oh, I want to do this, and then I'm like, no, wait, about this? Packing, you know, way more stuff than I actually need. But yeah, and especially if you buy a product like I did with the Hollywood Flawless filter, where you like it and you try out like the small version and you end up buying the big one, it's great to just say, hey, the small version, I can throw that in my bag, you know, throw that in my makeup bag, and that way you have a product you like and you're able to use. So that's my recommendations, and definitely, you know, get your travel makeup ready, because your day will come. If you haven't been on vacation in a while and you're like, man, I wish, it will happen, and you'll be glad that you were prepared. Of course, you know, wash your travel makeup brushes. I hadn't washed mine in a while. Not that I, you know, do much with them, just basic stuff. But when I washed all of my brushes, I decided, you know, it's about time I washed those travel brushes. So I finally did. That is all I've got. Next video, I might do one from vacation. We'll see. Not sure yet at this time. But for now, this is my get ready to go to the movies / what's in my vacation travel makeup bag. And I hope you're having a good weekend, good day, and stay beautiful.